the word coping many times yourself, or you would have heard someone else use it. So, what does it mean to cope? Coping is basically our way of solving problems. When we have a problem in life, we come up with solutions. And these solutions don't usually originate now, as in from the present, but they could be very deep rooted. These styles as to how to solve a problem, we learn it very, very early on in our childhood. And it becomes a sort of habit to solve it in the same way. It's almost like a go to toolkit for us. That's why we say coping styles, right? So, what about it? What's the problem if we have a coping style? There's nothing wrong about having a certain coping style, but it definitely helps us to understand what coping style we have so that we can, in adulthood, really check if this is the way to go for all the problems in our life. Because different problems might require different solutions. And to understand the layers of the problems, we need to bring that nuance. So, there are different types of coping styles. As I was saying, that one level is called the intellectual level, which means you try to look at a problem like a puzzle to solve, right? Almost like a scientific way of understanding things, almost like finding a missing puzzle piece to make sense of the problem and then come up with, practical solutions. That's one way to go about it. But it becomes important when the solutions are not really about changing things in the environment, but changing things within to understand our own feelings, to soothe ourselves, to make ourselves feel okay. And that requires a level of skill and an amount of emotional intelligence. And that's what emotional problem solving is. So we are solving the problem at an emotional level by processing things emotionally.